I used to be an album guy. As a consumer, that's how I take in music. I just,
Yeah.
Do you listen to singles? Do you listen to albums? What's kind of your general approach?
I do both. With where I am in my music career, it's just helping me make a splash every time I make
That's what I found.
or release music and grab people's.
But see, I'm so torn about that because I feel the same way. Because as a consumer,
Right.
I listen to albums. That's just how I take in music most of the time.
Yeah.
So for years, that's how I, as a creative person, made things. I made albums.
Yeah.
And then probably about 5 years ago now, I started doing the single thing, which I like because, like you said, it's very, very creatively fulfilling for myself to have these islands where each song can be its own little creative journey, and then you can move on to the next island. I think that's a great way to do it.
Yeah.
But it is different.
Yeah.
It's different. Like right now, I'm starting to get the itch for the first time in a long time to it's time to put an album together. And I think you just like anything, you have to listen to yourself and follow that.
Well, and now there's no rules. The songs that I've been releasing since 2021, at the end of this year, I'll probably put them all on an album. It's all mastered to be an album. I can put them all on an album at the end of the year and present it in a new way. It's a deluxe album, whatever. Put
put some more tracks on there, whatever you want to do.
So, I mean, I think that, with independent musicians like myself or you or, just...
There's so many options.
There's so many options. And then even you look at like Casey Musgraves, who did Deeper Well, and then like a year later, Cardinal was topping the charts because she just made a music video for it and started pushing it. So it's like there's just a lot of options.
There's so many ways, ways to do it. The knee-jerk reaction I have is we are in this TikTok age of everyone has a 4-second attention span.
Yeah.
But also I think at the same time, people's attention spans have never been longer because, I'll listen to a 4-hour podcast on whatever, people will listen to this whole thing. It's like, it's this weird dichotomy at play where I find I can psych myself out because I can think everyone's attention span's non-existent. You're playing to lowest common denominator. You know what I mean? Like that sort of thing. And you kind of get down on yourself. And then I think when I take a step back and actually look at the whole of kind of like what's going on in the world, I think, oh no, like it's never been a better time to make albums. It's never been a better time to do all of these sort of long form things that are more demanding of an audience.
I think what I've kind of started to do, and maybe this is like a selfish way of thinking about this, I don't know, but like what would I enjoy? Like what would I enjoy?
Oh, that's the only way to do it.
For myself to make and to consume too. And so whether your thing is like 4 seconds or 4 minutes, the human spirit can tell authenticity and realness no matter the time frame. And so I think that's kind of important to get to as like a creator. Of course, after you put it out into the world, then you can't have control of, how much people watch of it or not, but that you created something from a very genuine place. And if you can watch it in 10 years and be proud of it, then like, great, that's cool. Like that's what you should be doing.